Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Weather by tomorrow morning, say around 9-10 a.m., like a light switch. It'll improve rapidly, but from now until then, still going downhill, increasing wind and heavy rain, though we are in a bit of a lull on live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar right now. Well, you do see one heavier downpour across northeastern Connecticut, getting ready to head up into Worcester. A few isolated smaller showers, but this will tend to fill back in later tonight with heavier rain and even some stronger thunderstorms, and getting more concerned about the pre-dawn hours as far as the potential for damaging thunderstorms. And that's why within the last roughly 30-45 minutes, some new information coming into the Weather Center. And, you know, the threat tracker is still in the medium level now through the overnight with some high wind, but really ramping it up here into the high level between roughly 3 and 7 a.m. during the pre-dawn hours. This is the window of opportunity to get a narrow line of strong thunderstorms, potentially with some damaging wind during that time period before things start to improve rapidly later tomorrow morning. So 1 to 2 inches of rain. We've seen localized street flooding already. High tide's already gone by. We've had some minor splash over, minor coastal flooding this evening. That will improve a little bit later tonight. That risk of thunderstorms after about 3 o'clock in the morning. Wind gusts of 40 to 55. We've seen that already. So that'll continue this evening and overnight with the strongest winds later tonight into early tomorrow morning. Some localized street flooding and some of the downpour, some of the storm drains are clogged up with leaves. The wind advisory remains in effect until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, with gusts still in that 40 to 50 mile an hour range out of the south and southeast. Wind gusts at last check anywhere from 35 to 45, but we've had some isolated reports of gusts to 50 and some sporadic power outages and some limbs and trees coming down, and that risk will continue overnight. Now, all locations will have strong wind gusts, but the strongest winds will be realized along the coastline from Westerly to Cape Cod overnight, early tomorrow morning. The coastal flood advisory expires very shortly at midnight. The situation was manageable this evening. Some minor splash over, some big waves, a little bit of beach erosion, but no major coastal flooding. Rain or showers in Providence now south at 24. That is a sustained wind. That's not a wind gust. It's consistently blowing 25, 30 miles per hour, gusting 45 to 50. So the wind obviously is pretty significant. Temperatures extremely mild. They'll continue to rise. The warmest part of today is right now with readings in the 60s. So I'm watching this area of energy within the atmosphere, developing downpours and some thunderstorms across the mid-Atlantic and Pennsylvania. This area tracking it into our area, southern New England, by that pre-dawn hours of 4 to 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now, Futurecast shows this very well. We'll start off this evening at 11 o'clock, temps in the 60s, and then watch by, say, roughly 3, 4 in the morning. You see the flecks of orange and gold. These are heavy downpours, strong thunderstorms, potentially with some damaging wind. This is 7 o'clock in the morning, early part of the morning commute. 8:30 southeastern Mass, and then by 9, 10 o'clock it's gone. Skies improve. The temperature goes up. It is unseasonably warm tomorrow afternoon with partly sunny skies and temperatures in the 70s. Friday still looks fine, cool and dry. That includes Halloween, looking pretty good for the weekend. Not bad for Sunday, and great weather for the Patriots game on Thursday night. But we're not out of the woods yet now till about 7 or 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Still the potential for some damaging wind gusts.
Saw it outside just a few minutes ago, just the leaves blowing all over the place in the yard.
Yeah, the trees going back and forth, and some thunder potential later tonight.
All right. Thanks, Tony. Can we